There are a few ways to handle making an event cursor in RPG Maker. If you watched my other video on letting the player select a character, you'd have seen a way to add a cursor arrow above each character. There are more efficient ways to handle something like this with plugins or pictures, but this tutorial will show you how to use just an event that acts as a cursor and jumps around the screen. Firstly, you'll need to change your main character's graphic to the cursor graphic. I've used a sprite sheet that looks like this, so that the cursor will look the same from any direction and not show a stepping animation. You can use change actor images under system settings on page 3 of the event commands to change your character graphic. You may also need to turn off player followers on page 2 if you have a party caterpillar. For each of the choices, block off the tile where you want the cursor to land, with 4 surrounding events facing up, down, left and right of the landing tile. These events need to have their priority set the same as character, so they can't be passed. You can also use impassable tiles for this if you wish to use fewer events. On the landing area where the choice takes place, make an event with the priority set to below player and the trigger as action button. When the player lands here and presses enter, it will activate this event, so put the results of your choice in these events. You could also create the confirmation through a show choice command. To make the cursor jump to the next landing, the player will need to press a directional button that makes the character lean into one of the neighbouring events and activates it. So if the player is pressing the right arrow, edit the event to the right of the current landing. You can use a move route here with a jump event to make the player jump to the next location. In this case, the next landing here is 4 tiles away to the right, so make the jump plus 4x. Do this for all of the other possible movements for the cursor until all of the landings are possible to access. You could also use switches to block off some landings until later in your game. Thanks for watching.